night or early Friday morning, depending upon where you are in the world. A group of experienced comics professionals get together to examine and instruct about the art form that they love. That's great comic artwork on Comics by Night, Fridays at 5 a.m. Eastern, here on the Indie Comics Network, indiecomicsnetwork.com.
What was that? This is not a charade.
What a crowd.
Well, we're back. Well, kind of, not really. This is a teaser episode of Nerd Bacon.
Now I'm hungry.
Joined with, move that around a little bit. Sorry, Glenn, I'm going to put you on the bottom. Man, it's nice to see you guys again.
Yeah.
It's been, what has it been? How many months?
6 months, 5
Yeah,
months, 8 months. I don't know.
It's been
Quite a while.
A while. Too long.
Yeah. So the new intro, do you think it might trigger some people? If we're
I'm
lucky.
sure he will.
Just because you showed a guy in a red hat? Jeez.
Yeah. I love that the Trump
Like
dance
those-
is going viral.
Let those people deal with their own psychosis.
Let's let our nation heal. So the question was asked, Luke, why remove the nail from the coffin that was once Nerd Bacon? And I think we've had a lot of people ask about they've lamented that we've canceled the show, and there's been a lot of streams dry up that really help focus on independent creators and their ability to share their work
Yeah.
and to share what they're doing and talk about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we were kind of always a place for that. We love all of our creators out there, the contributors that formerly got paid to either draw or write corporate comics, but there's a lot of us out here that will never get a paycheck for either drawing or writing corporate comics. Life has changed. The industry has changed, and so we need to make sure we've got a voice and an outlet for them. And so, though I don't miss streaming so much, I do miss helping people more actively get funded out there. So, and there's too many crabs in the bucket, and we've got to be louder than them sometimes, right?
Yep.
I'm a crab. They changed me into a crab. We're all crabs. I love that. Did you make this, Randy?
I think I stumbled across it somewhere and threw that little title in the bottom there.
Yeah,
Looks like
so
something I'd
I
done.
found this in my
Yeah.
thing here. I'm like, that has to be Randy. Randy surely did that. Yeah, Randy
I might
surely
have,
did
but
that.
don't call me Shirley. So
Okay.
Your actions have consequences. When you oppress people, they rise up in a fiery anger.
They certainly do. So today is an abridged version of the show. This little just a little taste.
since we've already gone there, I can declare that our like Glenn sent me a meme the other day. Our new pronouns are we and one.
WON.
We won.
WON.
My daughter said my new pronouns are she them. As in, let me she them.
Me see them what? That's what I
I
thought
about
you said.
died. So I borrowed it and I said, my new pronouns are she them, as in let me she them indie comics. There's no way I would share something so brash on the internet, not these days. Anyway, I'm trying to be a good Christian over here.
I'm not really sure what it means anyway. So
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
That's what it means.
That's what it means. We got Thanksgiving coming up. So what we're going to be doing is dropping little taster teaser episodes like this all the way up until December. And then we will be live in the chat. We'll have the chat live and people will be able to say things and we'll comment and respond. And we're going to try to line up some guests for the end of the year. So if you're out there and you are desperately in need of a signal boost, I don't know how much we can boost your signal, but we'll certainly give it a try, because we are working to be gurus.
So this is the divine intervention. You could become a spiritual guru on your own, but you just have to tie your shoes, and you just have to know how to eat burritos backwards.
Yes, I have to eat burritos backwards. Speaking of burritos, I went out to get some Indian food last night, and they brought out this big, like folded, looked like some kind of, I don't know, looked like a giant Indian burrito. I don't know what it was, but
Indian burrito.
yeah. I've got
It's the name of my
I've got
new
a thing
band.
for butter chicken.
It's the name of my new band, Indian
Yeah.
Burrito.
I thought burritos were in Mexican.
Yes.
Why do you have an Indian one then?
Well, because it was at an Indian food restaurant.
Sometimes you just have to let art flow over you.
I said it looked like a burrito. I don't know what it was, but I love Indian food. I love burritos. I'd probably eat the crap out of that, man.
I'll send you my recipe for my Indian curry, Luke.
Ooh, I love curry.
And I'll send it along with photographs of me making it as well.
Ah,
Partly from a
That's
recipe
awesome.
that a guy gave me in India outside the Taj Mahal.
how much is that going to cost me?
It's going to cost you nothing.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
That's
The
how
only
big
thing,
I
the,
am.
the only thing it'll cost you is the stuff you have to make, that have to buy to make it.
Okay.
And I'll list it all, and I'll show you what to do.
I love Indian food. It's so good. And I realize why you Brits love Indian food so much.
Well, apparently it's our national dish now, so figure that one out.
It really is. You know what? Because I've had regular traditional English food, and not a lot of it has spices and seasoning.
Mhm.
So in true colonizer fashion, you found something with a lot of spices and seasoning, and you made it your own.
See, well, the thing is, you see, is let's have a bit of a history lesson now. That people think that the Indian people introduced spices to the world, and they didn't. It was the Portuguese who introduced those spices to India. Then they used to use the spices to preserve the meat on their sea voyages, because in those days they had to go real down to the South Africa and across the Indian, back up east up the Indian Ocean. You know, there was no Suez Canal, there were no aircraft or anything like that. It was just some guys on some boats. Diego Garcia, the famous explorer, he found all that stuff, and there's an island named after him, which I believe we owned until we gave it to you guys. It's now a military base. It's right in the middle of the Indian Ocean, one of the most strategic places on Earth. You gave us something we needed that has never been revealed, and we gave you an island that we didn't really own.
And so
Politics.
the world turns.
Yeah.
Politics, ain't it wonderful? Yeah.
Ah, I love it.
That is not a joke. That is a natural fact.
But Indian food is wonderful, yeah.
Oh, it is. It is so
It
good.
is amazing.
It is so good. Yeah. And then, so I don't normally eat big meals anymore. Like I just kind of just peck a little bit. And then, but the two places that I'll eat like I'm dying is an Indian food restaurant, Indian food and Brazilian steakhouse. So have you ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse?
No. I've flown over Brazil, but I've never actually set foot in the place.
Well, a Brazilian steakhouse. So what it is, like you get this little card, like it's red on one side, green on the other. As long as it's green, they just bring you meat, like nonstop bringing you meat. It's amazing. And then as soon as you're full, you turn it over red. They stop bringing. Right. So I feel like I need to get my money's worth because it's very expensive. So I don't stop until like. So there's this verse. There's this bit in the Bible where the children of Israel are complaining about getting manna from heaven, right?
Yep.
And so they're all like sitting at their tent doors and, oh, we would really like some meat. No, they're all sad about it. Well, it just ticks God off, right? And so he's like, all right, get together some people, and Moses, does this whole like little whiny thing or whatever. But the long story short, what happens is God's like, I'll give them meat. Not 10 days worth of meat, not 20. For a whole month, you're going to eat meat. You're going to eat meat so much, you're going to get sick of it. It's going to be coming out your nostrils. Actually, in the Bible, you're going to eat meat till it comes out your nostrils. You're going to be sick of it, and you're going to hate the taste of meat. So God gave them so much meat that it came out their nostrils. Well, I've tried to get sick of meat I pretty much just, when I go to Brazilian steakhouse, I eat until it comes out my nostrils. And
Well,
I'm like, all right, that'll do for a few months.
It shows you how clever, how intelligent people were in those days because they didn't have to eat it. So if it didn't have to come out their nostrils. They could have just not
They didn't
eaten
have to. They could have stopped eating. Yeah. People are stupid. People are so stupid.
How dare you?
Guys, we got a little bit of news to go over. And, unfortunately, I'm going to have to. This is I think my new news thing.
Doom and gloom coming soon.
Doom and gloom coming soon. Today's article. This is a pro article. This was hidden behind a paywall. But I just had to get this one for everybody. So the article says sales are down, but more in some categories than others. So actually it's talking about how bad sales are. Guys, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. This is comic books, guys. I hadn't even looked. I knew things were rough. And I thought, let's check and see. Maybe things got better in the last 6 months or so. Maybe things have improved. What do you think, Randy? How bad do you think things are?
I think your little song at the start was probably really appropriate. I couldn't tell you. I haven't. I've walked into a comic shop maybe 3 times in the last 6 months. So
I haven't spent money on hardly anything outside of bills. So here we go. The total unit sales for the top 20 author titles were down over 50% year over year.
Wow.
Comics are booming.
Woo! 50%. That's from that was from 124,800 in October 23 to just a mere 58,000.
Dang.
Ooh.
So it says no title on the 2024 chart sold over 10,000 copies. So does that mean Superman and Batman and all those people?
These are graphic novels, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, graphic novels, right? So right. Okay.
But the floppies. I will look at floppies next. It's not much better.
Right. Okay.
All right. So this is rough. As is often the case, the weakness is at the top of the chart. No title in the 2024 chart sold over 10,000 copies compared to 3 in 2023. At the bottom of the chart, on the other hand, the number 20 title had unit sales of 1,483 in 2024, 1,887 in 2023. So, guys, it's good to be in the bottom.
So the drop is much smaller. Yay, good news.
Good. Good news. Good news. So if you guys are at the bottom, you're doing all right. All right. So, yeah, check this one out. This is graphic novels. I guess what they call author graphic novels. And 8,000 units, almost 9,000 units for the top selling
Never
in
heard of
October.
it. Mr. Bullen.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
No.
Strange, dark, mysterious, the graphic stories hardcover.
Lord Olympus, squeaking in under 7,000 units sold.
That's volume 7, by the way.
It's volume 7, yeah.
What is the cost of one of these graphic novels in the shop?
They range anywhere from 10 to probably $15.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I think
Sometimes more.
no, I think it right now it's ranging anywhere between 15 and 50. You haven't been in a bookstore lately, Luke?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Is it
Need
going
to
up?
go in there with a camera and
Yeah.
snoop. Maybe I'll go in there and
Ew.
snoop around with a camera and show you.
Yeah.
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 Solo
It's just-
leveling from
It's a little
Chugong
leveling, yeah.
from
1,000
12E
units.
Press. What are all these odd publishers all of a sudden? Look at
I don't
that.
know.
Inklore, I know, is
Says the pic-
tied into Lore Olympus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The picture was not quite as dire on the manga charts. For the total unit sales of all 20 titles, were down 33% year over year.
Only a third.
They went from over 208,000 units sold October of last year to just over 140,000
Mhm.
sold this October. The top seller, volume 39 of My Hero Academia, had unit sales of 11,683, compared to the top selling manga of October 23, volume 12 of Chainsaw Man, with unit sales of 58,442. It's a big difference, bud.
Oops.
It's a big fat difference.
That's a big difference, and one that continues for the next few places on the chart. Yeah.
It certainly does. Here we take a look at some of those sales. My Hero Academia, number 39, 11,683 units sold. Berserk, Deluxe Volume 1 hardcover. Dark Horse only sold just shy under 11,000 units.
Yep.
Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated. Magic the Gathering manga. Just about 10.5.
That's a goofy name for a Magic
That's
the
a
Gathering manga.
Stupid name.
Yeah.
It's a stupid. Maybe that's why it's not selling so well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Uzumaki.
The bottom, here's what I find interesting. Bottom of the chart, 4,000 units for a manga. Manga. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Toyosharu. Gotu's before Demon Slayer. Okay.
The drop in superhero comic sales is just a blip by comparison. So if you're doing superheroes, things are not as bad as what it may appear.
I don't know.
to the other people.
Things aren't getting as bad as everyone else as fast.
Because they were already worse.
Yep, they already bottomed out.
They already pretty much bottomed out. Yeah. So the drop, ouch, that makes me sad. Where was
It
I?
is-
Okay,
It is doom and gloom after all.
it is. Combined unit sales of the top 20 dropped by 6%, from 50,629 to 47,588. On this chart, though, the middle is holding steady. Sales of the top 2 titles are down year over year, but unit sales are up for the other positions in the chart. So in this case, it's good to be in the middle. Let's look at the middle. Let's see what we got here. So Batman Year One is down. Oh, wow.
Batman Year One still holding a place in the top charts after what, 2 decades, 3 decades of being out.
Yep.
Yep.
So again, what I find very
E for
interesting. when we
Vendetta
start-
is still on the list.
Just go back. Just go back to those Alan Moore ones. What are those?
Kingdom Come,
Watchmen.
amazing. Only 1,390 though. What are we looking at?
Yeah.
Watchmen, DC Compact Comics.
Yeah.
That's that new little digest.
1,500.
thing.
Yep.
Oh man, they only sold 1,000. This is just in the month, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
That's
going to say
1 month of sales, but
that's pretty bad.
it's still pretty bad for
So
IDW
Batman
down here with Star Trek.
Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, which came out in 1986. That's nearly 40 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still in the top 20,
Yeah.
selling 1,200 a month.
Same
that
thing
right?
with V for Vendetta. Yeah.
Is that the same? Is that right? 1,200 a month.
Just in October, it sold 1,200.
Right.
It fluctuates over the year. Yeah.
It's not bad though, that one, is it? For being
No, it's a
40 years
constant
old,
seller. Yeah, exactly.
which is why they didn't let Moore have his Watchmen thing, isn't it? Because it still sells.
That's exactly it.
Oh.
It's a new graphic novel by somebody, Ursula Murray. 20 author manga.
I'm finding the floppies.
Destroy all humans. Absolute Batman. That's great.
Comics.
All in.
Here we go. These are unit and dollar sales. Blah, 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 blah. Same thing as always. The data was collected based on 5-week month from October 6th.
Oh, that's what it is.
2nd.
Yeah, yeah. Bet last year's wasn't a 5-week month, was it?
No.
Probably not.
No, it's
Nope.
4-week month.
You're going through this way too fast.
Well, they're not giving they're not giving us numbers.
Oh, no.
They're just giving us orders. They're not giving us the numbers. Because it's so abysmal, man.
Ultimate Spider, Uncanny X-Men, number 4, said number 4. Transformers, number 5.
You'd figure a number 1 would be a little higher.
DC All-In
Look, this-
Special One Shot,
The one,
number 10.
it only cracked number 10.
Iron Man, but which Iron Man is it? Is it a new guy? Is it Stark? Is it the girl who's
No.
Ironheart or whatever?
Riri.
Williams?
I think they actually call that Ironheart, I think. I don't think.
Okay. Spider Boy, another news, is actually hit issue 12.
Yeah. I mean, Terminator Dynamite is up there. I'm just trying to. IDW is not technically a ending. I don't really call them like a smaller press anymore.
They're corporate.
Yeah,
They're
corporate
publicly
systems.
traded. That makes them corporate on the corporate stock exchange. I'd consider Image and Dark Horse to be corporate comics anymore. Rook Exodus, that's
All
Ghost
corporate.
Machine.
Yeah.
Number 50 at least.
Yeah. So these are by dollar sold. So these were by unit sold
Okay.
up here. So, but yeah, they're not
To account
giving
for
us any kind of.
interesting that Moon Knight is up in there.
It really is. But guys, that was Doom.
Doom and gloom coming soon.
Definitely some doom and gloom there in the old thing. So I did want to bring up one more other thing. So over in Randy's world, did I robot real quick?
Yeah, just a hair. Not bad though. What about My World? It's My World and welcome to it.
Over in Michigan here, on ESPN, they actually ESPN 8 the Ocho.
Oh, the
The
Ocho.
Sasquatch Uncut
There you are.
event. They
Yes.
broadcast this. This is from Eastern Michigan. The Eastern Michigan State Fair is the home of the Uncut, the Sasquatch Uncut, where you could win. It's a competition for the longest hair and beards.
There you go.
But yeah, did you know about this?
Oh, no, I don't keep track of that.
Yeah. Well, you could let that goatee grow, and maybe go over there and get yourself on ESPN 8.
It'd have to grow for
Next
a long
year.
time. I know too many people with much longer beards. So
Gotta let it go.
Emley City Forest sitting there. Yeah, go. That's over on the east side of the state. It's a little bit of Bigfoot over there.
Murder City.
Murder
Weird.
City. Yeah, that's right.
Aficionados, Murder City.
Bringing class back to Detroit. Yeah.
Classy. So
It's like every time anybody refers to the Lower Peninsula as the Murder Mitten, it just makes me cringe.
You wonder where people get the time. The North American Competitive Beard and Moustache Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is
well,
it?
it's an alliance.
For
Well,
what?
it's
North
more than
America.
likely it's just another excuse to get together and drink.
Yeah. So why don't they have the North American Competitive Getting Budweiser Down Your Neck Alliance?
They
You know?
probably don't charge as much as Shriners, nor do they have as good a quality
They
strippers.
probably
So,
do.
yeah.
So what kind of alliance should we start, Randy, for North America?
It's North American Comics Alliance, NACA.
Naka. We can get bright red Naka hats.
No, they can't be red. We won't be served at some bars. We walk in with a red hat.
They can
Anyway.
be whatever color you want.
That's
Maybe
right.
not in Michigan.
I thought
But
America
Indiana,
was
you're
free. Home of the free.
Depending, well, we're never free, but that's a whole nother story. We're not getting political here. They have to be a different.
Oh, you silly, simple bastard.
Exactly right.
Look at that. And this thing
Sure.
hosts the Circus of Whiskers. Only in America.
Circus of Whiskers. Yeah, this is this is about American as you can get, I think. But yeah, I really thought that was funny. Murder
Clowns
City.
come in a wide variety of facial hair. Yeah,
They really do. Yeah,
they really do.
they have a
Look at
mission.
that guy from ZZ Top there. Awesome.
Yeah.
Our history.
Let your hairy imagination run wild and bring out the best in you.
I think
Beyond
the
the
used
longest,
to have
normal beard and
to-
mustache
they-
competition.
They used to have
longest-
to wear those things to stay warm in the winter.
the longest I let my beard grow was for about 3 weeks. And it was too itchy, so I got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn, 18 categories.
Oh,
There you are.
God, look at that. Oh, look at
Freestyle full beard. Freestyle
Oh,
full
my
beard.
this. Oh, look at these.
Like I said, it's
It's
another
realistic.
excuse to have a party and to drink. Yeah.
Yeah. Full body hair. The full body hair. I might have a shot at that one.
Full on Sasquatch. There he
Gals
is.
are
Look
There,
at
ladies
that one with his tied it up on top of his head.
Yeah.
Odin's looks okay on the
That's
right
full
there.
beard style stash, yes. The Yeti snowman.
And the Gal's realistic's got a bird's nest on his head.
Yeah.
That's a she.
Oh, I
That's a
beg your
bearded
pardon.
woman.
Well,
Oh, is that?
I can't
Oh.
tell these days, so you'll have to forgive me.
They put on
Oh.
fake beards. Women can, as long as it looks realistic. And then you got gals creative.
That man is baited.
Ah,
24-inch plus.
He's
full
got
beard.
he's got extensions on that beard.
With all them floaters. Do you think he's a master baiter?
Must be.
Could be.
Hey, yo.
Oh dear.
Where's my clip?
That's what she said.
All right. What do we got here? 10, the foot plus, 2 full natural beard and mustache. Look at this guy, freestyle partials. That is definitely freestyle.
Got to do what you got.
Under 12-inch full beard, styled stash. It's a nice hat. 13, foot less full natural beard. All right.
All of those guys look like they're from Michigan, for sure. Maybe
They're all
even the
definitely
upper,
from
maybe even
Michigan.
the Upper Peninsula. Yeah. John Celestri right there. What is that?
Yes.
Stylized mustache.
Celestri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John could be in there. He's got a mustache to be proud of.
And then there's best of show. Oh, man, look at that trophy.
When you bring your dog. Yeah.
Man, this is good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Did you have to look real hard for this article or what?
Oh no, man! I found this right away. So we went to
You did.
French Lick. So we were in French Lick over the weekend.
We all have our
for my
favorites.
wife's
Yeah.
employee appreciation. They've got a casino there and a couple other things. And so we.
Is that down in the southern part of Indiana?
It is.
Can you go if you don't have
and,
it?
Yeah.
What kind of
You guys,
casino
I'll
is
tell
it?
you, it's a nice one. You'd love it.
Bigger than the one that you met me in?
I didn't actually go to the casino part. It's like on a riverboat.
Oh,
They've
cool.
converted and everything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really nice.
Sweet.
So yeah, so it's and there's like 2 hotels. There's actually 3 hotels over there, but yeah, it's a big resort. It's very nice, very, very nice. You should check it out. French Lick. French Lick Resort. And so we're over there and we turn on the TV and the Ocho was on, ESPN8.
There you
So
are.
I'm watching sports or sport adjacent stuff. So
The National Tiddlywinks competition.
oh, it's great. Yeah, it was great. I love it. I mean, it's stuff that I really get into. Have you seen the Slippery Stairs? We'll talk about Slippery Stairs another
No,
day.
but I do know that putt golf is a professional sport now. So
No, it is.
it is big thing.
I think that we should have our own competitions, and we should do like bagging and boarding comic books. Like how many can you do in like 60 seconds? Like
That's something that they ought to do at the Diamond Retailer Conference. That they
Well, they
throw
would never
once
do
a year.
anything fun.
Have retailer Olympics. Yeah,
They're elitist. They would never do anything fun.
they're not that well. Anyway,
We have to be, we have to depend on us scrubs at the bottom, who are doing pretty good, by the way. We're doing better down here than they are at the top. So there's you should buy more indie comics. I think that's the moral of the story, Glenn.
I'm going to go out and buy some more.
Okay.
And I think you should too.
Yeah.
sure.
I haven't bought a corporate comic in over a year.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are those comics? I don't buy comics, right? Are those comics down because nobody has any money, or is it because they're no good?
Yes,
Maybe a little bit of both.
It's both. No, it's both.
Yeah.
The people
Now,
that
Ultimate
see that
Spider-Man was good.
it's corporate comics keep restarting all of their icons so that they can have new number ones out there thinking that they're going to be great and the sales are going to go up. But every time they throw a number one or they stop the line and they start over with another number one, there's a percentage of constant collectors out there that goes, cool, I got the whole set. I don't need to buy the new one. And they stop buying comics.
Well, it seems to me like that the Hollywood thing is intent on destroying itself. Like the latest is that Snow White thing, isn't it? What's all that about?
Yeah. Did you hear she had to apologize?
They
No,
made
I
her
didn't know.
apologize.
She did an anti-Trump
After
post.
Trump
yes,
won, they
yes.
made her go back out and
And
apologize.
they made her apologize. Like,
But what I
listen,
meant was that
54% of the population.
correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. I usually am. Isn't the premise for that new film she's called Snow White because she survived a blizzard?
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
The character.
Oh yeah, and it's
No, the
yeah,
character.
yeah.
Instead of being virgin white. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of being white.
Yeah.
You know.
Virgin White. That was my nickname in college.
What a story, Mark.
There we are.
See,
One
I
more
don't-
thing to look at before we head out today.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Glenn. What was that?
No,
What
no,
was
it's okay. Go ahead.
AR-13L is still up.
Still
Needs to
up.
be done. Needs
Still
to get
making
done. Be fulfilled. Bunny
They're working on it. They're working
Bunny
on it.
by Jens Richard is there. Bunny 2 needs to
I
be
need some
looked at
help.
as way underfunded. This
Way
fundmycomic.com, folks. Go over there and take a look. Bunny.
He's only got 2 backers. That is travesty.
It is. Jen's a nice guy. Needs a
He
little
really
bit of
is.
your support over there. Take a look at that campaign.
Look at this. This is cool.
He's been on our shows a couple times on the Comics by Night and Sunday Funnies.
Very cool. Very cool. More updates will follow. He might
Read
have
that.
a little bit of trouble because of the price point.
Maybe. I don't know. He needs more support though. I need to go over there and
He really
buy in.
does.
Yeah.
Sherlock is doing well. It's funded. Cecil's book. Cecil got canceled over on Indiegogo. They just flat out completely deleted his account.
Did they really?
Why was that?
Oh, that's news to me. I had no idea. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, they did it because
Who complained?
somebody did. So Cash Grab is going to jail, and so he claims to be trans, so he can get put in the women's prison. And he goes through the surgeries, right?
Is that why Indiegogo dropped him?
I think so.
Hmm.
Because he was like, he's doing like an Animal House type.
They're just out there looking for an excuse. Anyway.
I don't see why anybody would want to produce that. I don't get it. I don't get it.
There's a comic book for everybody.
Yep, comics for everyone.
He told me the full premise, and it's actually pretty funny. It's actually pretty funny. Emerald Array's doing well. 15,000.
That's Jean Delarose.
Beyond the Stars.
Emerald Array.
1-4.
Yeah.
Silverline. Just
Silverline.
launched.
Yeah.
Just launches. Our friends over here at Silverline. I have to play videos next week. Exclusive foil covers. Look at this. Nash. Yeah, I haven't even seen this one yet. Ron Fortier.
Yeah. Writer. Fortier.
Andrea Bonita. Hey, Mike Belcher.
There you are.
This is a pretty good price point too. $7.
Mm-hmm.
$7 plus shipping.
Single issue.
That ain't bad.
Mm.
Foil covers $15 plus shipping. That ain't bad.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely, guys, go over check out FromMyComic.com. There'll be a link in the description so you guys can go over there and check that out. But we are past the 30-minute mark. We're at 40 minutes. We're only going to do 30 minutes this morning to kind of give you guys a little bit of a taster. But, we do what we do. We get to rambling and talking about fun stuff. Guys, it's been really fun hanging out with you guys this morning.
Yeah.
You know where to find Randy. HeroComics.store.
Yep, there you go.
He's over there doing that Comics by Night.
And the Indie Comics Network, the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, and the Randy Zim YouTube channel, Comics by Night at 5 a.m. on Friday mornings. And then Sunday Funnies at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. And this Friday, we're going to be looking at Blueberry by Mobius, Great Western. And then Sunday, we're going to be looking at the NAM with, or the NAM, Michael Golden.
Glenn, what you been up to? What are you up to these days?
Not much. I'm struggling getting my artistic juices flowing, so to speak. Just really struggling with it. So not a great deal. Got lots of ideas. I am working on a lot of things, but nothing's coming together. Let's put it that way. I'm currently putting together the writings of my late father-in-law. He wrote quite a few things. I think I showed Randy the box of papers, and I'm putting it together for the family in a couple of volumes. And you're doing some music for me, Luke, because he wrote some songs and things, which I'm eternally grateful for. And I think the family was surprised, and they knew he wrote things. He didn't get anything published, but we'll try and fix that. He's got plays, novellas, novels, musicals, all kinds of stuff. And they weren't going to do anything with it. So I said, I'll do something with it. I'll put it together.
Do something with it, yeah.
Yeah, and so far the volumes are coming in at 300, just under 300 pages each of all these writings, and Helen and I just scanned all the work, and I'm just putting it together in a couple of volumes, and hopefully do some music on a DVD or something, or a CD or whatever. And I don't think we're going to put it out into the public domain or anything, but I just think it needs to be. As you can see, I'm the person who never throws anything away, and I would hate it if I died and somebody came and said, "Get rid of this crap behind," which it basically is, but it's mine, and I don't want anybody to throw it away. So that's why I suggested that we put this stuff into volumes, at least for the family, to put on the shelf.
We just so we're obviously moving, this is the last time I'm going to do this. In fact, I've told people that when I die, just throw this stuff out the window. The nice big window there, just throw it out into the driveway, and then light it on fire. And so.
Well, I've got that much stuff. I'm doing this thing for Gordon for his memory and legacy. I enjoy putting books together anyway, but I'm doing it for his family really. And I've got all this stuff here, and I'm thinking, why am I not doing it for me? So that might be the next project, to get my stuff in a volume. All this crap behind me, what I mean? Right, yeah. Lots of writings from. You've created a lot of stuff, my friend. You've created a lot of stuff. I've got writings from 1968, when I was 13, about the moon and drawings and stuff. I don't know anybody wants to see it, but I want to see it in a volume on the shelf. Mm-hmm. So as we were packing, I found a few books, and I was reminded of. Do you still have the Kirby book over on Amazon? It's on, yes, and New Haven Publishing. Yeah, it's still up there. Yeah. Okay. How do people find you on Amazon so they can make that order? Well, just put my name in, and or you can get the. Well, I've got it here. Jack Kirby Personal History. Personal Journey, Words and Pictures, and that's details my visits to see him. Lots of photographs. Nice. And me when I was younger with Jack. So it's Glenn with 2 N's and Fleming with 1 M. That's right, yeah. But not the other way around. No, it's not the other way around. Put a B in the middle, it might make it. There's another guy, Glenn Fleming on there who talks a lot about weapons. I think it's not me. But you'll find it on there, yeah. All over the place, really. So and Fund My Comic with Fund My Comic with Hatch.
Hatch annotated.
Very good book, by the way. Very, very good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you.
So we have a new intro, but we're just gonna end things the way we always have. This new season. We're definitely not gonna do
some things shouldn't change.
Some things should never change.
Should never change. So. And that ending about let's be careful out there is important.
Especially these days.
Yes,
guys, remember,
especially these days.
Build up more than you tear down, leave the wood pile higher than you found it. And by all means, let's be careful out there.
Let's be careful out there. Let's be careful out there. We had a 187 at the 7-Eleven on the corner of 4th and Main. 2 Caucasians of the male persuasion put a bullet through the cashier's brain. Moving on, I see a 211, half a dozen 459, 2 ADWs, a GTA, several miscellaneous crimes. Homicide.